So Robert was here. We had amazing doll collectors from across the country here. Stanley has made the decision to retire. Linda has also retired. I know I could be successful selling copy machines or selling jewelry or selling it all and living by the river in a cabin. So if you're sick of me, which I don't think any of you are, I hope not, but if you are, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, and you are virtually standing in our doll shop out here in Denver, Colorado. It is called Turn of the Century Antiques, and it is also home of the Virtual Doll Convention, which are two different wonderful and fun businesses that we run here, and we love to put it on the internet and share it with you. So this is a video that I have been trying to do for a long time. Every day I come in and say, I'm going to catch up with my friends on the internet and I'm gonna film a vlog, and then undoubtedly something happens, or to be honest, I have several of the days that I was going to film cried, and then my face is all puffy and messed up and I can't film the video. Now, I have cried on video many times, but ideally I like that to happen during the course of the video naturally, not that I like it to happen, but there's been some things. So that's what we're gonna talk about in this video and catch up. Don't worry, things are wonderful, things are positive, things are moving, life is changing, we're moving and grooving over here. In fact, we're just so busy every single day that our film schedule has slowed down because it's been wonderful, but it's been a lot. And so we're working so hard every day that it's hard to pull out a camera and film what we're doing. But this chat is long overdue, and I have missed seeing you and talking with you, and it is time that we catch up. So let's dive in. That's my coffee. Anyway, it's been a bit, and a lot can change in the course of a couple of months, in the course of a month. And we have been working and doing a lot of very exciting things. Right now, we are about to leave for the UFDC convention in Seattle. It's in Bellevue, Washington, and we have been working so incredibly hard on our Jonathan Green event. This is right here. I have a lot of other pictures of Jonathan on canvases, but I'm not gonna show them right now because we have a big display planned for the event in Bellevue. Jonathan was supposed to do his event, his Katie Cruza event at the convention, and because he passed away and he is no longer with us, I am coming and giving a presentation about Jonathan and his love for Katie Cruza. And Jonathan himself is going to talk in the video, and I'm in the video, and I just share about him and his legacy and how much we love him. And it is such a beautiful video, and I am so proud of this video. It's one of the most beautiful videos we have ever done. I have worked incredibly hard on it. I started brainstorming what I was gonna do for this video months ago, and then many times when I was gonna sit down to film it, I just couldn't because it's hard to know what to say and how to even make a video like that, but I did it. And the editor sent back the final version this morning, and it is so good. And the beautiful thing about this video is that I get to share it with you. So probably sometime during next week when we are at UFDC after our event, which it takes place on Tuesday, I will put out an email and put out a notice and let you know a time and a place, which is online, but we're gonna stream it in multiple places. And I will, of course, be streaming this video live on my page and on YouTube so that you can see it. I want everyone to see it. I want as many people to see it as possible. And it's something that I'm working really hard on. The event itself worked so hard on curating things and getting centerpieces together, and I have put together a special doll that I had my factory make that I am giving as gifts, and it's just something that has been taking up a lot of my time and heart, and it's almost here. So this week in the doll shop, what we're doing is basically getting ready for it. We're doing a special exhibit with some of Jonathan's dolls and pictures of him, and we're doing a special raffle where some dear friends of Jonathan have sent in gifts to put with the raffle, and then I'm doing a program, and then there is a Katie Cruza doll at the event, and we have some wonderful hostesses that are working real hard and have made really wonderful gifts. So it's going to be really good. But don't worry, the video that I did will of course put out on the internet. But I was going to do this video yesterday, and then I watched my video with Jonathan, and I just started, it was so beautiful. It tugged at my heartstrings so much. It was everything I wanted. I was sitting there looking at it, just being so thankful to our editor who did such a good job, but I started sobbing and my entire face. What I'm gonna have to do is actually watch the video multiple times so that I become a little desensitized to it, because at the event I don't want to be, and I'm gonna let it be whatever it is, whatever I need to feel, I'm gonna feel, but I don't want to be like sobbing during the video, because I do have to go back up on stage and talk and also do things the rest of the day while we're at the convention. But so that has been that. And then of course we had Tonerfest, which was amazing and so much fun. If you attended Tonerfest and you watched the programs, or you bought a doll or a piece of clothing or something and you attended and had a great time, let me know. Tonerfest was amazing. The difference between a traditional virtual doll convention virtual event and Tonerfest is that at the end of it we actually had a rally, a meet and greet here. So Robert was here, we had amazing doll collectors from across the country here, and we had an event here that was a 2-day event. So that changed everything. We had to get the shop ready. We had to, because we had an in-person event, we went crazy. As you probably saw on social media, we had balloons and a chocolate fountain and catering and all kinds of things. And that took a lot of planning and a lot of my time. So I am really proud of what we did. It just went so well. It was everything I hoped it to be. Our team worked really, really, really hard. Our digital team and our team here on the ground, they worked really hard. But that brings up another thing that has been also happening, is that I had let everyone know that Stanley has made the decision to retire. Because this is a very emotional thing, and it's very hard for Stanley to do, and because he's asked for his privacy, this is why I haven't done a virtual retirement party, or asked people to send cards, or done what you might expect. Because you know how when you have something that's really emotional and kind of hard to talk about and to touch, you need to kind of keep it like this. And that's why it hasn't been all over social media. And that's why we had privacy in the beginning. So in the beginning, Stanley took a leave because this is something that he has been planning and wanting to do for a long time. This isn't a brand new thing that popped up. He has been wanting this change of pace for a long time, but as we all know, making big moves and doing things like selling your house and moving and leaving a job that you've been at for your whole life and getting out of your comfort zone, those things are really, really, really hard. But Stanley he's going to turn 65 in October, and the older that you get in life, the harder it is to move, the harder it is to make life-changing decisions and things like that. So he kind of got to the point where it was like, now or never, let's just do it. And so he has been looking for houses. He has been getting his house ready for sale. It hasn't happened yet. He hasn't left Denver yet. It's all still happening. So that's part of the reason. There hasn't been like a big bon voyage post. He hasn't packed up his U-Haul and left. It's still in motion. And in the beginning, it was a real hard transition. It's still hard, but that was something that I couldn't just blast out on social media, of course. And it was also unfolding during the whole time that Tonerfest was happening, that I was working extremely hard. We were shipping hundreds of packages, and there was just never a good time to talk about it. It's still kind of happening. So that's why it's not something I can post about too much and give too many details, because it is very personal and it is very hard. It is very hard. So of course we want Stanley to visit as often as he possibly can. As much updates as I can give you, I want to give to you, that he wants to give about what's going on and stuff like that. So it's not like he's just gone forever. He's always going to be a friend to us and a part of our family and a part of our virtual family, and we will update as much as possible. But right now it's still happening. So that's all I can really say. And your comments and everything that you've said online have been absolutely wonderful. So thank you so much for all of your support and all of your love. I know how much your love and his love and all of our love means to you. All the posts and all the videos and all the posts with Hall and Diane, I know it brought a lot of warmth and a lot of happiness to a lot of your hearts, and that is something that I just don't take lightly. It's been such a beautiful thing, and I am so thankful that Stanley has been such a part of my experience as becoming a mother and having a baby and having her in the shop, because he was around when I was a baby and when I was in the shop. So that is a very beautiful and special thing, and we'll keep you in it as much as we can. So that was a big one. So as you can see right here, I've got some Raggedy's displayed, and we're gonna be getting real ready. I have another update video that I want to do, updating you on my Raggedy Ann collection and some of the Raggedy Anns that I have added to our collection. Jonathan Green's brother gave me a couple of Raggedy Anns from Jonathan's collection, so that I can display them in Bellevue and have something from his collection there, which really means a lot. And I've just been really, there's so many things that I want to do videos on and update about, and then at the same time I'm behind the scenes, like actually running the business. And when I say running, I'm not sitting at a computer brainstorming. I'm doing a lot of that, but I'm also physically wrapping packages and printing labels and dealing with the things that need to be dealt with from day to day, running a brick and mortar company and a business we are a small business, but thankfully, thanks to a lot of you that are watching, we do have a very high volume. Now, some of those packages might be like one little bracelet or one little t-shirt, but that's still a package that you have to pack and ship. And so we've had a lot of packing and shipping, and we're so grateful for that. And then my brother Paul has actually been helping a ton. So when Stanley left on June 9th, it was just, I was wondering like what I was gonna do, because then it was, for the help that we have actually here in the shop, it was Christopher and I, and then Paul happened to be just available and kind of in between things and looking for stuff. And so he's been a ton of help. He's helped me with tons of packages and wrapping and taping, and we not only did we stay completely on schedule, the schedule that I had promised everybody, but we were multiple times throughout the month ahead of schedule, and we were never behind schedule. So I'm really proud of that, and thank you all for your patience and everything. So we're doing good, and the only thing that you can count on in life is change. And I try so hard to maintain balance in my life as a mother, first and foremost, as a business owner, as a wife. I have a relationship with Derek, and that requires some attention. Luckily, Derek's very busy too, and we're both like on the same path, and so he doesn't vie for my time. We're pretty much both on the same level as far as, hey, I need to work late, or hey, can you do this or that? And so that has been a really wonderful thing about my relationship, is that I don't feel pressure from him to perform or to be any certain thing. I try really hard, but we're both in a season of building our businesses and being parents and working, and it's a good dynamic. It's been a really good dynamic, and we both support each other a lot. So this stinks. I just filmed like a 15-minute clip where I talked about all kinds of deep things, started crying at one point, all this stuff, and then battery died and I lost the whole clip. But I believe in the last clip I was talking about Derek and my relationship, but there's another thing that's going on around here, and that is that Linda has also retired. A lot can happen in 2 months. Now, we always knew that Linda was going to do this. This was always in the plan. She has a wonderful vacation home, second home that they have in Oklahoma that they have had for a long time, and they have been restoring it over the years. Linda will fly there for like a month at a time and kind of live her life there, and they've been fixing it up and getting it ready. And the big plan for Linda after her mom went to heaven, which is LaVon, was to go and live in Oklahoma. That was always the plan. And then her wonderful mother, LaVon, passed away earlier this year at almost 105, just a few weeks short of 105. And it would have been really hard to relocate her mother at 105 to go live in Oklahoma. So they lived here, and this was always Linda's life, and she has a big house and a wonderful house that is on a lot of land, that is a lot to take care of and a lot to do. And the plan was to move to Oklahoma. She's going to be 75, and the older you get, let's face it, moving is really hard no matter what age you are. But at her age, and she had a knee replacement surgery, and she has a lot of stuff to go through, a big doll studio, so much to deal with. The older you get and the more stuff you have, the harder it is to relocate and move. And she needs to do this now, and this is what she's doing now. Now she asked me to hold off as long as I could by putting it out there. The thing that everyone needs to know about her, that she wants everyone to know, is she is not giving up dolls. She is going to bring her kiln with her. She is going to be doing dolls in a different way. She doesn't know exactly how that's going to unfold, because she has to move there and settle in and set up her studio and see what kind of capacity that she has. I was crying in my last clip, the clip that we don't have, because I was talking about just how much she has meant to our doll shop, and the work that we have done together, and the videos that we have filmed, and how much that she has inspired doll collectors and antique collectors with our repair videos and everything that she has shared with her tips and tricks. I am so incredibly grateful that we have that footage, that it is on our channel. I am thankful that we put it out there. My first time doing a video at a show, my first time ever, was actually a booth talk with Linda. We have flown together. We have done doll shows together. We have worked here in the shop for years. I love Linda, and I am so grateful for everything, and I am sad to see her go, but because of selfishly the stuff that I will miss her friendship and the stuff she does around here, but she has been wanting to and needing to do this for a long time. She hasn't left yet, just like Stanley. She's doing it right now. But I've had people say, like, where's Linda? Where's the antique content? Where's this or that? Well, first of all, we've been having Tonerfest the last couple of months, planning, filming, and doing for that. And then also, Linda retired. I will do a blog and a post, like a dedicated thing for her, and share more. And that will come maybe when she actually leaves. But this is something that I need you to know now, just because our content is shifting. The stuff that we have the capacity to film and to share and to do is shifting. And that's what I referred to when I said the only thing you can count on is change. As a business person, I am leaning into the things that I am most capable of doing to keep our company moving forward and running and making the money that we need to have. And a lot of that for us is our work in modern manufacturing and our subscription boxes. I have been having so much fun planning our upcoming subscription box with the Elowen doll, our wild fashion box. It has ignited in me something that I have not felt since when I was planning our first subscription, which is the Grace subscription that is very well underway. But I get up in the middle of the night to talk to my manufacturers. I can't wait to get up in the morning to work on it. I think about it when I go to bed. I am having so much fun with it, and so is Christopher, and it's just been so much fun. And it's the journey that I'm on right now with dolls and doll collecting. Antique dolls will always be a big part of my world here. They take up, I don't know, half or more of very valuable display space in the store. They mean the world to me. I love them so much. I still buy them, but I can't do as much antique content because, first of all, we're not doing a lot of the repairs and a lot of the things that we have done before. I will probably be selling a lot more things as is and kind of doing what I can do, because here's the thing. Right now, we have wonderful people that are a part of our team that are remote, but our boots on the ground team here is Christopher and I and Paul. And those are the people that work here now. And if Christopher didn't start here in June full time, it would be me. I would be here by myself, shuffling around in a bathrobe with curlers in my hair. I wouldn't be smoking cigarettes, but I'd probably be drinking a lot of coffee and wondering, what to do next. That's not true. The show would go on, but I can always find people to join the team. But can you imagine? That's what's going on. So even right now, to film, which this is very important, I've been wanting to catch up with you, I'm not doing something else. And I'm really excited about what we're doing. And I hope that what I offer, even if you're not buying it or it's not Like, I always hope that my content is fun and inspiring and fun to listen to and fun to watch, no matter what you collect and what you like. Am I always going to be everyone's cup of tea? No. Do people come to me just for doll repair questions that I have no idea about? All the time. I know enough, but I'm not high level. It's not what I do. I am a visionary here. I think about what we're going to do next. I think about the money. I run the logistics of a lot of things that are going on, and then I'm also cleaning toilets and packing boxes and doing all the things that need to be done. It's an incredible journey. Every day I am so thankful that this is my job. Last week, Christopher and I actually looked at each other when we were putting together our newsletter for the Elowen subscription, and we looked at each other, and I was like, and we were having so much fun putting it together. I said, this is our job today. This is what we actually got to do today, which was style dolls, come up with fun captions to put with their outfits, and send it to Diana Vining, who put together a newsletter. So I'm trying stuff. I'm doing stuff. You can always count on content from me. You can always count on transparency from me. I'm always going to share my heart and what's going on. And of course, try my best. That's the thing that I'm doing, is I am trying my best. And I am doing the best possible job I can with the resources that I have and the things that I can do that also bring me joy and inspire me. And right now that is our subscriptions and our modern manufacturing, and of course doll collections and Raggedy Anns and Barbie and all kinds of things. So it's been a journey, but the last 2 months have been a major shift, a major season of change. It is hard to let go. It is hard, like the first few days after Linda was gone, and I just realized that she is not coming back. You know, and I look at her desk, and then now when things get sent to me, when I consider buying them, I no longer put it into the equation like, can Linda fix that? Or can, you know, and people come and go out of your life for certain seasons and good reasons all the time. So I'm not sitting here thinking I'll never have another antique repair person. But right now, this is just the change that is happening, and we're settling into it. And so I know that people come in and out of your lives all the time, and for good reasons. So there's a season for every friendship, and sometimes that season lasts a lifetime. Sometimes it lasts for 10 years. Sometimes it lasts for 5 years. So we're just gonna see. But I know that I'm in this for the long haul. I really like being a doll collector. I really like sharing my passion for dolls and doing what I do for a job. I know I could be successful selling copy machines or selling jewelry or selling it all and living by the river in a cabin, but I really like doing this. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I care about you. I have so much fun interacting with you and getting your emails and seeing what you have to say and checking in and just having this relationship and having this community. It has been one of the best things that has ever happened in my life. It is such a privilege. So I'm gonna roll with the punches around here, and we're gonna see, you know, the people we meet and the situations that we find ourselves in, and we're gonna try the very best we can for whatever happens along the way. And I hope that you're here with us for all of that. I used to cry a lot more on videos during the pandemic and after my mom died. I remember I cried almost every video, but I don't do that as much anymore. But it's been we're due. And I didn't really, actually the clip that got deleted, but you know what? I feel what I feel, and I am a very sensitive person, and a lot of the stuff that's happening and that I'm sharing, and if you've been with me on this journey, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to have Stanley retire. It's a big deal to have Linda retire. It's a big deal to do a lot of the things we're doing. I mean, it's like, but at the end of the day, I just know that I'm here. I have this place. I have a responsibility to this place. There's so much here to deal with. All the things that I'm trying to deal with, they all mean something. They're all really special, and it's all really important. So it takes a lot of time and care and effort. And I'm just know I'm in it for the long haul. So if you're sick of me, which I don't think any of you are. I hope not. But if you are, it's okay. It's okay. If my content no longer serves you, like I understand. But if you do like my story and you do want to follow along, I just need you to know that I'm in it, and things will change and they will evolve. But you're always going to get the most authentic Rachel. And I'm always gonna love dolls. Whatever dolls I'm talking about, whatever dolls we're promoting or offering, it all comes down to the love of dolls. And that's what dolls are. I think that dolls are just love wrapped up in a big bow. And it's such a fun way to experience life and to experience the world and to meet people and to have relationships. What dolls have given me has been unexpected. I used to think I wanted to grow up and do something totally different. I used to think my mom was going to live forever. And now I'm out here doing dolls with my whole heart and all my passion. And I'm just having the best time. And I want to thank you for being a part of it, for helping us chug along and to do what we do. We couldn't do it without you. If you weren't watching and commenting and buying our stuff, you know, we wouldn't be here. It takes a lot to run a big operation like I do, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you. Thank you so much. We're really looking forward to seeing everybody next week in Bellevue at the UFDC convention. I'm really excited to honor Jonathan Green. I'm excited to see so many of you. We will share content from the convention as much as we can. Next month we have a new An Elowin subscription launching with Robert Tonner's blessing. And so many beautiful and exciting things are happening for us. And you know, thank you for being a part of the journey and a part of our story. And oh man, not too bad. Not too bad. I should have worn waterproof mascara, but I didn't. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I am who I am. It's what I look like, you know? Thank you for being here today and listening. I know this was a hodgepodge of a lot of different things, but it's been a lot of things that I needed to, which we will talk more about, but it's been a lot of things that I needed to catch up on with you and for us to talk about. We needed to talk. So I love you. I want you to know that I care about you, and I am so glad that you're here. I need you to know that dolls are for everybody. And if you are here watching and you have a love of dolls, that is the only thing that you need to be a doll collector and a doll lover and a person in this world. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to have tons of money. You don't have to have any money. You can enjoy dolls and you can consume dolls and you can be a part of the doll community and the doll story, and you just have to be nice to people and love dolls. That's all you got to do. That's all we do here is we're nice to people and we love dolls. And you know, once in a while we put out a fun sticker and a fun doll and you know, a cute outfit. But most of all, we just love people and we love dolls and we share it and we just show up as ourselves. That's one thing that I always want you to do, and that I hope that my content inspires in you, is to just be who you are. I spent so much time growing up, and even my early years in the doll community, thinking that I didn't have what it takes, that I didn't belong in that room because I didn't have certain things in my brain, certain ways to do things, certain this, certain that. And then I just let go of all that. And it was so liberating to come out and just to come out of the closet and just say, hey, here's what I have to offer. Here's what I'm giving you. I hope you like it. And a lot of you have. So thank you very much. And you're always welcome at our table. You're always welcome to send me an email if you want to chat. And I always love hearing from you, and I love you very much. Thank you so much for listening. And if you're going to be in Bellevue, we'll see you next week. And if you're an online friend, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.